was hoping I could skimp on the clearing, but I don't want to be interrupted mid-conversation. Or mid-poetry recital. Okay. Added lightning damage. Okay. Nice. Could you kill... kill that for me, would you? Thanks. Anything over here? Nope, no one else. So let's listen.
A guide. Cornered and quailing. A warrior. Watching. The moment bathed in the shadow of doubt. Of ambition. Of an imperial throne, and a people made free by an emperor of Ezemir. The warrior threw off that cold and cloying shadow and struck down the slavering beasts. The guide looked to the warrior with gratitude in his eyes, and spoke of doubt, of ambition, of an imperial throne and a people made free by an emperor of Zan.
You know, I'm kind of hoping they both... Like, I'm kind of waiting for one kills the other kind of thing. That's what I was saying was sad earlier, because that's what I was expecting. But, when I heard the first bit. But, there's a continuing storyline here that I never stumbled onto before. And I'm saying... I'm still expecting that, but I'm hoping that's not the case. Hoping it's not the case. You know, like, you know, they both, you know, they can't both be emperor, but, you know, they both survive it. You know, one becomes emperor, the other doesn't, but, you know, gets, gets to be advisor or bodyguard or protector or something, you know, whatever. Silver cash. You know, they kind of almost look like they can both lead to the same place. Or if not the same place, it's like two orbs very close to each other. Which, if they both lead to the same place, I could go through the sanatorium passage to the other place and to the other side. Oh yeah, they definitely lead to the same place. And there's actually absolutely no need for me to go through the sanatorium passage. Absolutely no need. I can do it if I want, but there's little for me to gain there. Like, I'm not exactly getting much XP here. I got a single % in the entire time I've been playing. And normally, you know, I'd have got, you know, if I was doing the progression right now, I'd have gotten so much more. So, you know, I'm not very likely to get uniques from there. I'm not very likely to get anything nice. I might stumble into one of those nice lockboxes, but the better path for me is the estate. It actually has a cache there, and while these typically are more dangerous, I'm willing to take the risk. Then again, I might get another journal entry in the other one. Tempting. I do like the story. No journal entry here. Imp dagger. Tomb light. Alright. It's dead now. There we go. I finally developed the ability to click on the name. Nothing over here. Another scroll. Excellent. And some more eternal servants. And another giant guy. Wow. Painful. Locked door. And some bleeding eternal servants. Just wander on through and ow. See what we get. beyond the laceration and the tetanus. Ow. Do like how they have a blood smear in their shape coming out from the ground. There's a warning to you, and you know, clean up on all 5. To be honest, that wasn't where I was originally going with it, but I just, well, I can't remember that. Okay. Christ. Also, what are those guys that that teleport around? What are they called? Ooh. Orb of Augmentation. Mine? Ow. Interesting contraption. By interesting, irritating. Though also interesting. Ow. Really? That's all I did this for? Fucking dead ends. Move. Okay. Let's go into the gardens. To be honest, I wasn't expecting to be going back out here. I was kind of expecting more, you know, due to all I've seen of the later on dungeon was internal paths. I was kind of expecting more of them. But, you know, this is fine. Bit of spicing it up. Okay. Come on. So I just realized something. I've been hoping that, you know, the hideouts. I've been wanting like one tile set in particular. I'm not even sure if you can get it as a hideout. But I'm thinking, if anyone would be the one to give it, at least in my opinion, it would be the War Master. And it's, you know, the Temple Solaris skin. I doubt he'll give it though, but, you know, a guy can hope. Oh, nice. Oh, that is just lovely. I actually utterly love the lightning attack. The others are nice. It's just the lightning is a very nice conga line. Though I do wonder, why the hell is there no door to these places? It used to believe those builders were just like trapped inside because git. Alright. Full scale armor. Okay. So, I'm not sure what kind of altar that is. Mysterious Dark Shrine. Yeah, it can be. There was a mysterious dark shrine. Remember, when I did it before, they were talking about someone would betray me or enemies in the dark or something. I honestly don't remember. It's been quite a few months ago. Longer for ye, I would imagine. My phone's dead, so I can't just look it up. You know, nice and easy. That did cost me a key. I'm actually tapped out of it now. That was a silver cache. And it didn't exactly give me much. Nice. Just gonna stride on through here. I don't really give two shits if these live or die. I'm just curious to see if there's any further poems. Just kill them for shits and giggles. Can I be honest? I'm thinking honestly that maybe I should swing through the other place, just to see if there, you know, Because I'm hearing background sounds in the game and it's throwing me off. Part of me is thinking about swinging through the other place and doing a thingy.
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep those promises.
I'm tempted to swing through the other lane and seeing if there's a poem there. That's what I'm trying to say.
The custom of the Lord's trial was upheld throughout the founding years of the Empire. Verusso's successor, Caspiro, was a low-born legionnaire, the lone survivor of a labyrinth that claimed the lives of every high-born contender, including Verusso's only son. Caspiro proved to be every bit the emperor that Verusso was. Alas, the Lord's labyrinth was corrupted by those with the vanity to consider their blood more precious than their empire. Selfish blood breeds selfish times, and the Empire paid for it with its own blood, with the Knight of 1,000 Ribbons, with that most regal of cannibals, Emperor Romira. Not anymore. I, Isaro Fricius, shall return us to justice. I shall build the greatest Lord's labyrinth in Asmerian history, and my successor shall be chosen by the goddess herself. Only when the Lord's labyrinth is drenched in selfish blood can a true leader ascend the throne.
Oh shit. Oh, poem. On a guy in a warrior's armor.
The guide led the warrior down a path that wound and twisted through fields of blossoming promises, green-bladed hopes. The warrior closed his eyes, a mere moment to feel the warmth of the sun on his back and to drink from the guide's proffered flask. Now the warrior staggers and crawls down the wounded, tortured causeway. The bitterness stings his weeping eyes, the fire roars in his belly, consuming him. The warrior will not ascend. Instead he hunts, guided by his love for Esamir.
Oh. That's sad. And I could pop into the Sanatorium Passage and see if there's anything else. You know what, I can't bring myself to risk it, because basically I'm...
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep those promises.
It seems like... Wait, Lieutenant of Rage. Didn't we fight him before? Also... Talks about... I wonder if there's a connection. Huh. Okay. They talk about rage.
Led the warrior down a path.
If I remember correctly, that talks about rage, basically. Makes me think of that. Could be a connection, could not be. Also 2 portals. Alright. Yeah, I basically just can't risk it. I'm a bit nervous because I've failed this before. Don't want to fail it again. Oh, seriously?
Navigate your empire through.
Look, I'm just gonna focus on budgeting you, okay? Treasure key. This key is required to open one of Azario's treasure chests located in the labyrinth. This key will drop on the ground when leaving the labyrinth. Nothing of interest. Ascendancy chamber.
Before your emperor, you are worthy. Before the goddess of justice, you are worthy. receive our blessings, embrace our gifts, and rise, Ascendant. For this is the ending that we all deserve.
Well, that certainly sounds fucking badass. Like, seriously. Hold on to that. I'll get rid of the fuck out of that. No, can't put it away. Felt like it was a gamble, but I wanted to take it just on principle. See if, yeah. When to lose the key or something, basically. Okay. Let's take this one. Okay. Can I get one? Alright. Let's go back and get some scrolls of wisdom. Not those. Can't portal an answer. Yes. Gradually these will be hilariously underleveled for me, but it's still a curiosity sort of thing. And who knows? Maybe the game will cooperate. Oh, I didn't realize I got that. 1% additional chance to block spells with shields. No. 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 Would be nice if it was lower level. No. Meh. No. As expected, but still, it was just a curiosity sort of thing. Well, I'll be selling all those. Okay. Let's put them there. I can use skulls on pair gloves to add a random enchantment to them. Cast Word of Winter when hit. What does that mean? What does that mean? Let's not leave yet. Altar of Sensei. Let me take a quick drink. Choose your Ascendancy class. You will receive 2 Ascendancy points the first time you complete the labyrinth in each difficulty. So if you complete the labyrinth more than once, you only get 1 point for each subsequent time. Okay. Truth is elusive, yet God has provided us with all the tools necessary to find it. For the Inquisitor, Hierophant, drink deeply from God's chalice, for the faithful will never find it empty. Guardian, when bound by faith and respect, the flock will overwhelm the wolf. And there's some nice stuff in here. And there's a starting point. Armor and energy shield charge duration. 14% armor, 6% maximum energy shield, and 20% increased endurance, frenzy, and power charge duration. Harmony of purpose. Nearby enemies cannot gain power, frenzy, or endurance charges. You and nearby party members share the charges with each other. Again, another increased armor, energy shield, the effective non-course auras, armor, armor, energy shield, bastion of hope. They can't be stunned. You and your allies can't be stunned if you blocked recently. Plus 5% additional block chance, 50% additional block chance for every 1 second, every 5 seconds. Time of need, 25% reduce effective curses on you, every 5 seconds remove curses and elemental status ailments from you, and every 5 seconds 30% of maximum life regenerated over 1 second. Yes. You and nearby allies have 15% increased cast and movement speed if you've used a Warcry recently. Using Warcry is instant and it costs no mana. Radiant Fate. Grants armor equivalent to 106% of your reserve life to you and your nearby allies. Grants a maximum energy shield equivalent